Colégio citizens. My name is Rafael Oliveira and I am here to talk about the main problems of our wonderful city. When I was a kid, I used to say, Porto Velho is my home and I will make everything I can to make the city better to live. And that's the time. Nowadays, Porto Velho has a lot of problems like the economical problems that affect the Brazil, the closed-minded society that we live, that cause hate crimes, and the terrible public education of Porto Velho, one of the worst in Brazil. And that's why my motto is, don't let Porto Velho go back in time. I want to bring some factories to our city because that will make the cost of goods decrease. I also want to improve the roads, the public education, and the terrible public management. The roads of our city are low quality and need to be improved in some points, like the holes on the streets and the terrible traffic and the bad signalization. How many times have you seen stories and images of car accidents in your city? Can we tolerate that? And they say we cannot. I plan to use the city funds just for the city to give to you, Porto Velho citizen, comfort and security to drive your car, and that's not just false promises. With help of a good and cheap outsourced company, we will have a good asphalt and for a good price, because in my government we will not have overpriced public works. Another thing that you can see, unfortunately, is the fact that our city is ranked in the 4th in the worst city to drive in Brazil, with accidents, traffic jams, and deaths on the streets. That's why I want to hire a traffic law enforcement in every street that have a busy traffic to reduce the risk of accidents and thefts. On the other hand, we have the public education. The public education of our city has no quality. The infrastructure of our schools is disgusting in some cases. Our kids don't have healthy meals. To solve that, first of all, I think we can make a salary rise to the teachers, and that will resolve the strike problems. After that, I want to make a project that I call a good health for a good study. And you can ask yourself, what is that and what's good to my children? The main idea of this project is raising the awareness of our students to practice sports, combining health and education, but how? Our kids will have a balanced meal and some sports programs in the afternoon. That's to avoid the sedentary problem. Being healthy can actually help with the studies. Another reality that we live is the horrible public management of our city. In this case, I will tell you a story. In the city of Barra Mansa, Rio de Janeiro, the citizens need to walk something near 2 kilometers to go from one neighborhood to another. And with a bridge, this path could be from less than 25 meters. But the government of Rio de Janeiro estimated the price of this bridge in 207,000 reais and 3 years to make it a reality. The citizens of Barra Mansa, tired of waiting, made the bridge by themselves, and they spent something near 8,000 reais and 7 days to make it. And our city has the problem as well. Overpriced public works and a long delay to the final result. To solve this problem, I want to make a public agency focused on what our citizens need to live better and avoid the corruption problem. The overpriced public works and make our taxes have returned to you. I also want to make a political reform, reducing the numbers of politics, because you don't need so many. It's just more money spent on public states. I need you, Porto Velho citizen, to make this vision of new city be possible with me. The future is in our hands. So many changes, so many plans to put in practice. We need to unify our forces to make it better. I swear, I will work every day for the next 4 years to make this city better. Remember, don't let Porto Velho go back in time. Together, we are just one, and we will achieve our goals, and we will proud to say, I am from Porto Velho and I am proud of it. Thank you.